Alright, YouTube. I'm bringing you guys a deck profile of my Prophecies. I just got second place at locals with Plant Rulers, but I play Prophecy. Anyways, let's go. One world. I think it's just a one of. If you draw it, it's really, really bad. But other than that, there is no other drawback to it. 2 High Priestess of Prophecy. You don't want to run 3 because it can clog your hand. And you
got world.
And you got world. That's you basically take out a priestess for world. 3 magician. Self-explanatory. I'm also running 3 temperance because I have 3 targets and I want to get world out of the deck as soon as possible. And then I run 1 justice. I run the justice because having the high priestess in your hand at clutch moments is important, but I use it more for the spellbook search.
How can we don't run Veilers?
I don't main Veilers because I find it you have to keep card advantage with this deck, and Veiler makes you lose card advantage. So onto the spells. 3 Crescent. This card comes in so good turn 1, and if you're still playing with, if you play Fate turn 2 or turn 1, you can use this turn 2 as well. 3 Secrets, self-explanatory. 2 Master, self-explanatory. 2 Tower. I've considered running 3 because the card's so good. 3 Spellbook of Fate. I am pro 3 Fate because it is your most versatile weapon.
MCO40 says you're bad for running 3.
Yeah, I know, right? 2 Eternity because I'm running 3 Fate and because you have more recyclability with it.
How much are they?
Now, I'm also running 2 Spellbook of Life.
Well, I got 22.
Because of the fact that you can Spellbook of Life your world and gets effect off. So nuking the field multiple times per turn isn't bad. Well, not multiple times per turn, but more than once during the game. 2 Spellbook of Wisdom and 1 power. I feel like you only need 1 power because of the fact that you're
recyclable.
It's recyclable, and the fact that you have world, so you have a bigger beater, and you don't need to power as often. And then for the non-spellbook spell cards, I run 2 Duality and a Book of Moon.
No Hajoro Esquero.
Yeah, I'm not going to run a Spanish Dark Hole.
Or English.
Or English. Traps, Triple Fiendish Chain. I was running 2 Fiendish Chain and 2 Wing Blast, but I felt that putting cards to the top of the deck wasn't as important as negating the effect. So, Trenchal, Bottomless, Compulse, Solemn Warning, and 1 Phoenix Wing, 1 Blast. That's all my one-ofs. All of them are big power cards. I really do dislike this card, but it's really... It can come in clutch at 1, returning Exceeds and Synchros to the extra deck. As for the extra deck is...
use that?
I use like 3 cards out of it. Spellbook of Judgment token. I love that card. I love it now that it's token. I can use it in everything.
He mutilates poor little bears too.
Yeah, I made a bear. Lava Lakeside Lady, and Gishki Elimio. The cards I actually make. These are the cards I actually make. Everything else in this extra deck is pretty much not used. Leviair, Leviathan, yeah.
That's a Zen main.
Zen mains, I don't run Leviathan. Hierophant. I would have a Big Eye and a Dracosac in here, but I don't have them at the moment. They're over there.
They're over here in this little...
Yeah, this little deck box here, that's where the Big Eye and stuff is.
It's my deck box.
Cataster, Librarian, Wyvern, and Crimson Blader. Pretty much you just want to run like Arcanite Magician, and yeah, that's about it. Like, you don't go into the extra deck very often unless it's for like these 3. Like, these 3 are your main. Like, I go into him more than I go into him because you want to have the Spellcaster on the board. But yeah, that's my deck profile.
Well, you gotta do the side deck, fool.
I'm not going to do the side deck because it's really temperamental on what your locals and what your regional habits are. So I'll just show you mine real quick, I guess.
I was gonna say.
1 Breaker.
Oh my god, it's Glare though.
2 Kaiku. 2 Veiler. 1 Dimensional Fissure.
That's depressing.
I know, right? Triple MST. 1 Karma Cut. 2
Shut up, Alex.
Mind Crush, and 3 Rivalry of the World.
Explain Karma Cut.
It's a D prison that you can use
It's a deep I use it to get rid of World in my hand or a Dead Priestess, and then I can just spellbook a Lifestone. This is Tom humping it with his fly open.
Oh, dude, look, take a look.
I'm not editing that out. You guys can suck it up.
But that's the reason I run that.
Maybe.
So,
Anything else you want to say about the deck?
other than the fact that the extra deck isn't completely complete because you don't go into it all that often, I've needed like 1 card other than what's in there. Like, you only run 2 Priestess, so you don't need the rank 7s as much.
You make these all the time, though.
He does
I
make
use
judgment.
the tokens all the time. But
What you pretty much
that's
do is
the profile. Let me know what you guys
overlay
think,
Nutrition
and
Sack.
comment, rate, and subscribe.